Today, let's look at after leaving. When this person thinks of you, a real feeling in his heart and his view on this relationship. Does he have any regrets when he thinks of it? Regret plays then from the following three options. Any choice. This is the first group to take a look. Gratitude. Thank you. First group, let's take a look. After leaving you, what is this person's true inner feelings when thinking of you? His real feelings when he thinks of me. I see this person, this group, your relationship, when you were with this person before, had that very rapid development of a fast stage, or you two once had a moment for each other, extremely addicted, that kind. This relationship should exist. I found the baby is Gia, people and Sean. Otherwise, it's like going up quickly, then swiftly down. It seems to stop quite suddenly. It's like this. It feels like I suddenly hit the brakes when I see this person and think of you, longing for your forgiveness. It's him hoping you can forgive him. Don't hate him. It's this kind of energy, this group's relationship, when you are getting along. There were definitely external interfering factors. And you and this person, when this person thinks of you, he is still not reconciled. He will still, no matter how long you have broken up, this person he has not let you go. He also doesn't want to affect this relationship. So sometimes he still has the impulse to come to you, wants to contact you. This desire to reconcile, even what he will think of, frozen. What will he think of? In terms of thinking, life planning, and worldviews, he thinks more of this place, which does not seem to be a good fit, or that is not quite consistent. It's quite uncomfortable. Although there is this idea, the impulse, the idea of wanting to find and contact you, the idea of reunion, but this person can't move. She's her type. That kind of power is suppressed. It just lacks some. It's like being hindered by a lack of motivation. Let's continue to look at it. When he thinks about you, he thinks about whether there was any regret between you and him at that time. What is his point of regret about this relationship? In this group, when this person does this, he is really regretful. He wants to be with you. He craves you. He forgave you because at that time he felt that despite some practical obstacles in this relationship, is it like this? But he felt that if he regretted not giving his all at that time, he would regret it. He would be very regretful. The place where he regretted was that he did not try his best. He could regret it. Go all out to fight for this relationship without any hesitation, or to say he regrets not taking things seriously at that time. But he suggests to give it a try. There is nothing to lose. Time doesn't seem to be seriously treating your past. Or to say no, he feels that if it were him now, he might put more effort, be more serious, and cherish you more. He thinks he didn't cherish that time. He didn't cherish you well. He didn't cherish your relationship well. He didn't use his full power. And sometimes he felt that he was very sensitive in that relationship. It's possible. Many men are like this. I've seen a lot of them. It is to say, this man is really daring and capable in his career and work. Very self-confident. But only on the emotional level he's more sensitive, just like a child. It seems he does not have feeling through techniques and means. It might be like this, meaning his emotional aspect, dealing with emotions and other places in life might not be the same. The process of being with you, he might feel sometimes, Guo Yuming dares to say, he did not capture. The real inner needs he gives you are not what you need, what you want. Sometimes he will reflect and regret. At that time, he didn't seriously think about it. What exactly do you need in this relationship? He didn't really give you everything. He feels quite regretful. This is the first group. What is this person's true feelings for you when he thinks of you at the moment? please do not hesitate to like, subscribe, share, and reward to support Mingjing and Dot's columns. And it's going to affect you, make you game. Feeling of difficulty falling asleep would cause insomnia sometimes, and sometimes he would find it very tiring and headache-inducing to think a lot. In fact, when he thinks of you, he will feel that most of the time he is happy with you, and he will think of your confidence. Thinking of you, all that comes to mind are your shining virtues. Your personality is very positive, sunny, optimistic, and proactive. He thinks of you as easygoing. He thinks of you as that kind. The past you, the charm on you, the advantages, the highlights. When thinking of you, it's all about those beautiful things. As for this group, there are some obstacles in your relationship, and there are some external, lower-level obstacles. This person hasn't let you go yet. He can't let go of you. He's consuming himself. The self-consumption is severe. When he thinks of you, he can't let go. That's the feeling. There's a feeling about you that I can't pick up or put down. Still thinking about you, liking you, all that comes to mind are the good times when you were together. What is his regret? What's his regret about this kind of relationship? As for this baby, this person will feel that being with you, knowing you, seems to be a kind of destined fate, is this kind of feeling. And therefore the regrettable thing is the love that cannot be obtained. There are many external interference factors. Also, why didn't he persist? Although he was exhausted at the time, since he also had passed, he had persisted and struggled. Why not in the end? He recalls the time when he gave up, but he still has regrets. He still feels, why didn't he persist at that time? He will feel regret for his abandonment. He would collapse at that time. She is very regretful for giving up this relationship. About this relationship, in this emotion, this person has not come out. Still thinking of you guys. It's quite depressing, quite lost, a kind of painful feeling. He will feel quite regretful. Of course, there are many external comments. At the time, the second point was that he felt some emotions were not fully expressed. And also, he felt his luck isn't so good. It's this feeling. So the regrettable point for this person is that he can still, if it were him now, he might still want to insist on persisting. It's a feeling of regret that he didn't persist. Your abandonment is his biggest regret. All right, this is the second group. Let's look at the third group. What are his true feelings for you now? This person everyone now thinks of you as another real feeling. In this group, when you were with this person in the past, one side was very active and the other side had a kind of indifferent feeling. Then what did I see? This person is quite depressed when thinking of you. He hasn't let you go. If you just broke up recently, this person wants to get back together. If everyone doesn't argue, this person wants to reconcile. Or if you've been talking for a long time, this person at least wants to connect. He still wants to connect with you, at least wants to contact you. Because when he thinks of you now, it's not good. It's a very bad state of depression. Very bad, unhappy, and that's the feeling. He hasn't let go of you. He still likes you to this date. This is something to rejoice. Let's take a look. What kind of regrets does this person have in this relationship? About this relationship, you can actually try to. This person has visions. He's exotic. He hopes this relationship can be improved in time. What I see is the point of this person is to say at that time, you and him in this relationship. He clearly knows you lack love. You don't feel safe. Sometimes you are emotional. When he is not quite rational, he does not have the patience to comfort you. Yes, or say to control, like a man to control this relationship or to manage this relationship, is not giving you a good care in front of you. In front of you, he didn't give you that kind of security, responsibility, confidence, and the guidance that he should have as a man. He feels that he didn't do well in the role you led in this relationship. responsibility. I did not take good care of you. He feels quite regretful, and at that time he would feel that in fact for you it should be more if he at that time if you with a bit more patience and persistence, your relationship might not have ended. This is his regret. This is where he regrets. I think this person is I quite like the babies in this group. This is the third group. He hasn't forgotten you, and this person wants to reconcile. This is the third group.